Hello, my name is Madison Geniak, and welcome to Modern Britain, a web show. Today, we will be discussing the Glorious Revolution. To begin, what is the Glorious Revolution? During the 17th century, there was a huge problem in Britain. The King James II was an openly Catholic king. The Protestant majority of Britain disliked this fact. What seemed to make matters worse was that James II had produced a male heir. The problem being that this male heir would be Catholic as well. This was viewed as an attempt to bring Catholicism back to the empire. Enraged, the people asked William III, also known as William of Orange, and Mary II to come and take over for James II. As they entered, James fled to France, abandoning his position. But it wasn't over. James returned to the British Isles, funded by France. He used Ireland as his stepping stone towards Britain. Equipped with a French and Irish group of supporters, he fought from 1689 to 1691. During the summer of 1690, William III decided to take matters into his own hands. He arrived in Ireland. On July 1st, 1690, the two kings fought each other at the Battle of the Boyne. James II was defeated and fled with a bloody nose back to France. This was a symbolic defeat of Protestantism over Catholicism. Unfortunately, this was not the end of violence surrounding James II. In 1715, there was a rebellion that were led by the supporters of James II, known as the Jacobites. George I had just taken power in Britain, and the Jacobites in Scotland wanted to bring back the exiled Stuart king to power. At the end of this rebellion, there was many land confiscations, as well as some executions. If you ask me, this entire conflict was necessary to prove the dominance of one religion over the other, as well as one monarch over the other. The Protestant religion really pushed Britain to its heights and dominant form of government. Ireland, being a majorly Catholic country, even fell to the dominant hands of British Protestancy. Please proceed to part 2, where we dramatize our version of Mary II giving a speech to the court about the Glorious Revolution. Thank you and enjoy.